Jeden.
Number 12, the captain, Greg Warburton. Number 0, Lee Pryor. Number 5, Simon Brown. Number 6, Kyle Marsh. Number 7, Terence Bywater. Number 9, Harrison Brown. Number 10, Abdullahi Jama. Number 13, Iker Pusa. Number 14, Lee Bennett. Number 17, James Maxwell. And number 21, Oscar Knight. And number 33, Ben Fox. The game commissioner, Patrick Sutos from Belgium. The referees, Carsten Dragan from Germany, Diaz Caballero Patricia from Spain, and Dura Cellino from Sweden. Now please, for those who can, stand for the national anthem of Israel.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Arena Hotel Hills here in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay. For the 2025 IWBF European Championships. This is the 27th edition of the European Championships for men and the 19th edition for women. In this men's Group B game, we will see Great Britain versus Israel. Great Britain are the defending European champions, Paralympic silver medalists and world silver medalists. This is their third tournament and second Europeans under the tutelage of the Johnson brothers, Bill Johnson and Joey Johnson. Great Britain are 8-time European champions, first winning it in 1971 and last winning it 2 years ago in Rotterdam in 2023. They have the most European titles in men's history, and their most successful European three-peat came at the beginning of the 2010s when they three-peated in 2011, 2013 and 2015. And they are looking for their 9th overall title and second consecutive. For preparation, they have prepped against the likes of Israel, as well as the Netherlands, Japan, Germany and Spain. However, they are missing the likes of Phil Pratt, the former captain, and Jim Palmer. And for Terry Bywater, this is his 13th consecutive European Championships. He's been made every single European roster since 2001, and he holds the record for most European appearances in men's history. And of course, overall, Great Britain are two-time world champions. They are two-time Paralympic silver medalists and five-time Paralympic bronze medalists. However, as with every Paralympic cycle, the one thing that eludes this team is the ever so elusive Paralympic gold medal. And for Israel, they finished 10th at the last European Championships in 2023. They are three-time European champions, two-time Paralympic gold medalists, and one-time world champions. As we are about to get set for this game, your starting fives are yet to load on the stats. So I'll tell you manually when the teams come onto the court. And for Great Britain, James McSorley returning to the squad after missing Paris. And the debutant, Oscar Knight, the man from Kingsbridge in Devon. His senior debut with the team after winning a under-23 European title and under-23 world bronze medal this past summer. And Amit Vigoda will be one to watch for Israel, averaging 14 points per game this season for Santo Stefano in Italy. And Vigoda, the 23-year-old, one of the rising stars of Israeli wheelchair basketball. So Israel will start with Barbibai, Vigoda, Lazri, Menahem, and Dagamin. And for Great Britain, they will start with Manning, Fox, Warburton, Marsh and Brown. And these two teams met in prep back in August at the Nations Cup Cologne. GB secured a 10-point victory over Israel on that occasion, 74-64. An Israeli team full of young talent. They're very hungry. They want to improve on their 10th place finish. And here's Manning and Lazri in for the tip. And possession will go to Israel. Israel playing in the blue, GB playing in the white. Here's Dagamin. Vigoda. Over to Dagamin. And it's nothing but net for Amit Vigoda. Plays his basketball in Italy for Santo Stefano. Averaged 14 points a game this season. Here's Kyle Marsh. Kyle Marsh has had a rejuvenated year, playing a lot more minutes in this GB lineup. Averaged 16 points a game for Malaga this past season. Here's Marsh. Marsh from downtown. Nothing but net. That gives Great Britain a 1-point lead. Marsh known for his three-point shooting. Here's Vigoda to Barbibai. And that will turn over the ball. GB possession. Here's Simon Brown, known for his aggressive defense. Finding Warburton. It's short. Dagamin, 21 years old. And Dagamin lets that one fly. Good defense from Great Britain. They are defending their European title. 8 European titles, the most in men's history. Here's Warburton wide open. And that is money. Trademark Greg Warburton. And Warburton, he's had a great season over in Spain for Reunion. Won the Spanish title this season. Here's Vagoda. Inside to Lasry. And Lasry is fouled by Manning. Mauro Lasry at the line. He'll transfer to Santa Stefano this coming season to play with Amit Vagoda. A lot of these Israeli players product of the recent junior team, particularly the 2021 cycle, where Israel won a European bronze medal. And there's Manning, trademark one-handed finish for GB's big man. Dagamin can't get that to fall. And Manning in transition finds Simon Brown. Warburton just can't get that one to fall. GB have a 5-point lead. 7 minutes to go in the first. Manning towering over Dagamin. Dagamin from range, and the three-pointer drops. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Manning is fouled. Foul will go against Barbie Bai. Marsh. It rattles out, gets his own rebound. Lovely ball movement from GB. Here's Marsh. Warburton, Fox at the top. Can't get that to fall. Another offensive rebound, GB. And Greg Warburton once again off the glass. Warburton averaged 14.7 assists this season. The man from Lee in Wigan. Here's Barbie Bai. And Barbie Bai with a big time three-pointer. Once again, a 1-point game. Israel been fairly successful from beyond the arc so far. Warburton can't get that to fall on that occasion. Here's Barbie Bai. Vigoda fades away, pressured by Manning. Vigoda can't get that to fall. Five minutes gone in the first. Warburton swings back to Marsh. And Fox able to beat the buzzer. GB in double figures. Three-point game. Dagamin with the immediate reply. And Radi Dagamin started off this past season in Hanover, averaged 17 points a game. Here's Warburton inside to the big man, and one for Manning. And Lee Manning, a towering force in wheelchair basketball. He's been part of the senior squad for 11 years. The three-time Paralympian. Started playing wheelchair basketball in 2006 with the Peterborough Phoenix and was invited to a GB junior camp 3 months after playing senior debut in 2014. Here's Dagamin. Finds Lazary. Barbie Bai has to force it up. Back iron. Offensive rebound Vigoda. Barbie Bai inside. On the fade. Gets it to go. Shy Barbie Bai for Israel. And Israel, a foul called against GB. Israel with another chance for an offense. Barbie Bai won the Italian championship with Cantu this past season. He'll transfer over to Gran Canaria in Spain for this upcoming season. Dagamin can't get that to fall. Here's Marsh. Manning. And Manning fouled once again on the shot. Manning visibly frustrated with himself there. Couldn't get it to go. GB with a slender 1-point lead. Manning with a chance to extend this. Manning plays over in Turkey for Galatasaray. Won the Turkish championship this past season. Gets his own rebound. And there is a stop in play as there is a malfunction with Ben Fox's wheel. Quick wheel change here. Warburton and Eliyahu, the respective captains for their side. Warburton finds Marsh to Fox. And Warburton can't get that to fall. Here's Vigoda. And Israel taking it to the defending European champions right now. This Israeli team are very young and very hungry. Dagamin can't get that to fall. And Israel reset. Dagamin again. can't get the bounce. 2.5 remaining in the first. GB with a 1-point lead. Marsh. Again, the 3-ball will not drop. And the foul against Simon Brown. Excuse me, the foul against Marsh. Abdi Jama, Harry Brown and Lee Fryer come into the game. Fox, Simon Brown and Kyle Marsh take a break. Here's Vigoda. Puts it up. And it will not fall. Big rebound by Manning. Harry Brown fouled by Vigoda. And Brown with incredible pace. Brings incredible pace to this GB side. And Harry Brown made his senior debut at the age of 16 at the 2011 Euros and has been on the team consistently since 2013. And Brown started his career playing for Halifax Cardinals and the Sheffield Steelers. The man from Halifax in West Yorkshire. First is short. And Brown will head to Porto Torres next season alongside his former teammate, the legendary Gaz Chowdhury. Brown misses both. Here's Bobby Bai. And Bahau can't get that to fall. Blocked by Manning. And Maimon scrambles for the ball and gets it to go. Ido Maimon with the score. And Israel take the lead. Israel lead by 1 minute and a half left in the first. Here's Fryer. Over to Jama. Jama fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Menahem. Abdi Jama, legend of the game, will take a trip to the line. Jama, arguably regarded as the greatest one-pointer of all time. And more changes for GB as we'll see the subs after this timeout. Timeout called. GB trail by 1. Minute 20 left in the first. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in on the live stream. You can catch all the action on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel, and 5 World Championship direct spots available for the men's competition. Top 5 go to Ottawa. 6 and 7 will qualify for the repechage. Everything on the line. And this young Israeli team taking it to the defending European champions. And here we see the youth lineup. Oscar Knight, his first appearance in the game. Pete Kuzak and Lee Fryer, youth heavy lineup. And Jama at the line. Plays back in the UK for Manchester Revolution. Jama, the 5-time Paralympian. His 9th Europeans. Jama goes 1 of 2 to tie up the ball game. We're level at 14 apiece. And GB ramping up the defensive pressure. Vigoda breaks free. Israel reset, 14 to shoot. Chabot finds Vigoda. Inside to Yari, and it's good to go. Israel take the lead. Fantastic play from Israel. And here's Fryer. Fryer. It's short. And a chance for Israel to extend. Turnover. With GB possession with 14 to shoot. Knight puts it up. Back iron. Rebound Dagamin. Israel in transition. Chabot, one-handed, can't get it to fall. And that'll be an end to the first. It's Israel with a 2-point lead at the end of the first. Israel 16, Great Britain 14. It's been a fairly low-scoring game so far. Manning and Warburton both on 4 points personal. Marsh with 3. And Dagamin leading the way with 5 for Israel, alongside Barbara Bai also with 5. And chip-ins from everyone else. End of the first, Israel lead by 2. Right. Back underway, GB with the first possession of the quarter. They trail by 2. Knight gets it to go off the glass. The debutant for GB. And Chabot Chabot fouled by Fryer. Fryer's first personal. Dagamin. And shot clock violation. Good defensive pressure from GB as they look to re-establish a lead. Fryer with pace. Knight inside under pressure, gets it to go. Tough finish for Oscar Knight. And Knight, he's had a great season, averaging 21 points per game for Vigo this past season, and he's now transferred over to Malaga for the upcoming season. The young man from Devon in the south of England. And Dagamin is fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Jama. Crucial buckets for Dagamin. Misses both. Remains a 2-point lead in favour of GB. Here's Fryer. And it's Cusack with a miscommunication on the pass. Here's Chabot, fast break, and the layup is no good. As Cusack tightly defends Chabot. GB possession, fresh shot clock. Here's Brown to Cusack. Fryer over to Jama. Jama just keeps it in play and lets that one fly. That is trademark Abdi Jama. Great recovery. And GB up by 4. Interception by Cusack. Fryer. Cusack. Brown. And Jama now on the other side. Inside to Knight. Knight draws the foul. And here's Knight. His senior debut. The man who started his career with the Plymouth Fusion. And Knight makes 2 of 2. GB up by 6. And it's swatted away by Jama. Here's Fryer now with pace. Knight underneath, gets it to go. 8-point lead, Great Britain. And this youth lineup of Cusack, Fryer and Knight paying off. Dagamin. Vigoda. Inside to Chabot. Lovely two-man game, but Chabot collects the second chance. Third chance is good for Azael Chabot. Lovely pick and roll there between Chabot and Vigoda. Here's Fryer, finds Cusack, back to Fryer, and the two-man game pays off. Fryer and Cusack know each other very well. They were part of the Under-23 World Championship winning team with Great Britain in 2017. Here's Knight with the interception, fouled by Uri. And timeout called. And an excellent stint so far for GB. They've outscored Israel 12-2 in this quarter so far, with just over 6 minutes remaining in the half. Knight now leading the way with 8 points personal for GB. And it's good to see Knight see the floor. Didn't see much of the floor in preparation for this tournament. As I mentioned earlier, this Israeli team very young and very hungry. The likes of Vigoda and Dagamin have progressed up through the junior program. And both of these teams will be fighting for qualification for the World Championships next year in Ottawa. And it's an 8-point lead for GB at the moment. Just over 6 minutes to go in the half. Here's Fryer. Oh, lovely move from Fryer. Can't get it to fall. Lazri finds Vigoda. Across to Barbie Bai. Dagamin fakes Fryer. Has to force it up. Good defense from Cusack, and Dagamin fouled on the shot. Foul against Cusack. Cusack not happy with that call. Radi Dagamin at the line. Radi Dagamin, 21 years old, was the leading scorer for Israel in the Under-23 European Championships last year. Excuse me, Dagamin, 20 years old. Makes the first. And the second. 6-point game. Jama fires and is fouled on the shot. Foul against Barbie Bai. excuse me, the foul was before the shot. And Kuzak cuts inside, and that is Kuzak's speciality. An unbelievably fast-paced player. Extends GB's lead back to 8. Lazary tries to find spaces, swarmed, can't get that to fall. And the shot is short. And GB back on the attack. Here's Fryer with pace. Knight inside. Lovely move from Knight. Fantastic two-man game between Fryer and Knight. Ten-point lead, GB. Barbibai, Vigoda. Vigoda, second chance. Third chance. Collect, and a turnover from Israel. And GB will look to build on their 10-point lead. 4.5 to go in the half. Jama, Fryer, puts it up, short. Long pass, and it's another turnover from Israel. Jama, Knight, lovely move there from Knight. Expert pass from Jama, and Knight once again at the line. Timeout called by Israel. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. And here you see Oscar Knight, just 22 years of age, but already a real leader. And a great young man, a fantastic young player with loads of potential ahead of him. Led the way in the GB juniors team in Brazil this past summer. That team came away with a world bronze medal. And make sure you stay tuned to the IWBF Europe YouTube channel for all the action from the European Championships, men's and women's action here in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Turkey versus Bosnia and Herzegovina is taking place on the other court. Knight with a chance to extend GB's lead further. Can't complete the three-point play. Remains a 12-point game. Barbibai inside to Menahem, and the pick and roll is no good. Here's Fryer. Kuzak. Back to Fryer. Kuzak fades. And one for Kuzak. And Kuzak, his second tournament with the GB Seniors. Won the Under-23 World Championships back in 2017. Played pro in Murcia this season just gone. Will transfer to Albacete for this upcoming season. Can't complete the three-point play. Here's Dagamin. Works his way around and back out. Dagamin. Nothing but net. Clutch. Fryer. Jama. Can't find Kuzak. Remains possession with GB. Here's Fryer. Knight on the pump fake. And Knight draws the foul. Foul goes against Menahem. Knight once again at the line. Knight makes both. Further extending GB's lead to 14. 2.5 to go in the half. Foul against Fryer. His second personal. Israel possession, 18 to shoot. Inside to Yari, blocked by Fryer. Lovely pass. Kuzak can't get the finish. Knight scrambles for it. He's fouled yet again. Foul is on Maimon. And Knight once again at the line. And Israel getting visibly frustrated. Knight 1 of 2 on that attempt. Lasry pump fakes and it rattles out. And the second chance put back by Maimon. The foul is on Yuri. Kuzak at the line. And Kuzak, who made his Paralympic debut last year in Paris, came away with a silver medal at his first Paralympics. However, as with every Paralympic cycle, the one accolade eluding GB is that ever so coveted Paralympic gold medal. A offensive foul on Israel. Foul is on Yuri, his third personal. Great Britain maintain a 14-point lead. Fryer, nothing but net for the man from Wakefield. Here's Dagamin, chased down by Simon Brown, great defense. And Dagamin fades. And one! Foul is on Simon Brown. And Simon Brown still as aggressive as ever on defense, his greatest asset. Knight. It will not fall on that attempt. Final minute of the half. Dagamin. Barbibai. Finds Maimon inside. Ah, it's short. Here's Kuzak with pace. Pete Kuzak, can't get it to go. He blows the layup. Big offensive rebound by Simon Brown. And it's ticking down. Kuzak fades. And again, still not, it won't fall. And that will bring an end to the half. It's Great Britain with a 13-point lead at the end of the half. Great Britain 40, Israel 27. An extremely impressive quarter from the defending European champions. They win that quarter 26-11. After being down by 2 at the end of the first. And leading the way in the game is Oscar Knight, 15 points personal. Kuzak on 5, Manning on 4, Warburton on 4, and Fryer on 4. So Knight, the only scorer that stands above the pack at the moment. Meanwhile for Israel, Dagamin leads the way with 12 points, Barbibai on 5. As you see Oscar Knight, the debutant, he's 5 of 7 from the field, 71% for the 22-year-old. Incredible performance, and it's great to see Knight get some game time here. He's played 11 minutes of the 20, and he did not get much minutes in the preparation tournament, so it's great to see him get the minutes on the big stage, and he's delivering for Great Britain right now. Be good to see the likes of Vigoda and Barbabai heat up for Israel. At the half, it's GB that lead 40-27 against Israel. GB are defending their European titles. They have 8 so far, the most in men's history. They're looking for their 9th title. I'll be back with you in around about 13 minutes. Bum, bum. We are about to get back underway in this men's Group B game between Great Britain and Israel. It is GB that have a 13-point lead at the moment, 40-27. And we've seen a recap of Group B action. We've seen France take the win over Netherlands this morning. We saw Italy with the win over Switzerland. And GB lead Israel by 13 at the moment. The top 4 teams in each group advance to the quarterfinals. 5 direct World Championship qualification spots available on the men's side, alongside 2 repechage spots. So top 5 go directly to Worlds. 6 and 7 will qualify for the repechage. From the repechage, the top 4 overall will get the last 4 spots to Ottawa 2026. Israel with the first possession of the quarter. They trail by 13. Vigoda. Over to Dagamin. Can't get that to fall. Marsh collects. As GB revert back to their starting 5, they're running a lineup of 3 2-pointers, a 3-5 and a 4-5. And of course, this GB lineup not at full strength. They are missing the likes of Phil Pratt and Jim Palmer. And Marsh lets that fly. Marsh known for his phenomenal shooting ability. Been playing wheelchair basketball since 2001. Started playing with the Wolverhampton Rhinos. Here's Vigoda. And the foul against Simon Brown. Dagamin over to Barbabai, blocked by Warburton, and Manning collects. And it's intercepted by Dagamin. And Lasry gets it to go. Tough shot over Manning. Jump ball. Warburton finds Fox, and the ball movement crisp from GB. will not fall for Warburton. He's had an uncharacteristically low-scoring game. Warburton only on 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field. He's only played 14 minutes. The fade away from Vigoda knocks it down. And James McSorley into the game for the first time, replacing Simon Brown. As Fox completes the transition. Fox, a 4-time Champions Cup winner with Albacete. Dagamin can't get it to go. Warburton up the floor, and he's fouled by Vigoda, an unsportsmanlike foul called. So Manning will get 2 shots, and Great Britain will get the possession back. Vigoda's 3rd personal. Here's the big man, Lee Manning. Again, Manning has had a low scoring affair. He's played 11 minutes, 12 minutes, and he's hit 4 points from the field. And GB will get the possession back. It's a 14-point lead for GB. Marsh finds Warburton. Possession stays with Israel. And it's very noticeable the absence of the playmaker of the squad, Phil Pratt, not playing in this competition. Lasry fouled by Fox. That's Fox's first personal. Dagamin takes a break, and in comes Baho. As does Vigoda. Actually, they cancel the sub until the free throws are completed. Warburton fires and hits. They go there from range, knocks it down. .13 game. Manning. And it's good for the big man. They go there once again. This time it rattles out. Rebound by Fox. Fox up the floor to Manning. Manning fades and hits. And Manning seemingly found his stride late on in this game. Rigoda finding Barbara by over to Bahol, and Bahol with a quick release. 4 minutes remain in the third. GB lead 51-36. And Warburton once again. Leslie fakes and hits. Marsh and one. Foul against Yari. Good defense there from McSorley. And Marsh back on the attack for GB. Inside to Manning. Lovely two-man game. And Marsh and Manning, best friends. They've been working on that two-man game their entire careers, both internationally and at club level. Bahol fires and it rattles out. Warburton now with pace. Warburton at the elbow and it drops in. Warburton finding his mark. Bobby by fakes, lovely ball movement from Israel, and it goes then off the glass for Bahol. Warburton fires and gets his own rebound. Actually, it falls into the hands of Knight. GB reset. Knight can't get that to fall. Menahem drops that one in. Excuse me, Yari. Marsh can't get it to fall. Here's Vagoda with pace. Stopped by Knight. And Vagoda to Barbabai, back to Vagoda from downtown. It will not fall. Woburn, buzzer beater! No. And that will bring an end to the third quarter. GB 60, Israel 42. An 18-point lead for Great Britain heading into the fourth and final quarter. Fourth and final quarter underway. Bahol drains it. And good recovery from Kuzak. Feeds it to Knight, who banks it in off the glass. And GB revert back to their predominantly youth lineup with Kuzak, Fryer and Knight. Interception from Fryer. Although I say youth lineup, you've got two veterans on there in terms of Simon Brown and Abdi Jama. And GB doing a good job with rotation of their roster in this game. It was this lineup that contributed to GB's lead predominantly in the second quarter. Bahol fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Simon Brown. And Simon Brown is fouled out the game. That's his 5th personal foul. And McSorley back into the game. Fryer. Knight heavily in traffic there, gets fouled by Maimon. As his glasses come off for a second. And Knight once again at the line. Knight 5 of 7 from the line so far, 71%. The old commentator's curse with that one. Menahem breaks free, can't get the scoop to go. Jama, Knight, Fryer, fouled on the shot. Lee Fryer, his 3rd appearance for the GB Seniors. The man from Wakefield averaged 21 points a game for Murcia last season, and he returns home to the Sheffield Steelers Premiership side in the British League this coming season. Another interception. And this lineup for GB, insane pace with the likes of Knight, Kuzak and Fryer. Insane youth and insane pace. Jama takes a hard foul, fouled by Chabot. Under 8 minutes remain, GB leads 63-45. And that 26-11 second quarter was really the catalyst for GB's large lead. Fryer resets. Kuzak with a pump fake is short. GB applying the press. Dagamin on the fade, rattles out. Knight with the rebound. Great finish there from Dagamin in transition. Timeout. Under 7 minutes remain. Men's Group B action, just to recap throughout the day on court 2. France with a victory over the Netherlands. Italy victorious over Switzerland. And GB leading Israel 63-47 with just over 7 minutes to go in the game. GB defending European champions, 8-time European champions, the most in men's history. And I'm pretty sure GB will be eyeing up a rematch with the USA. Of course, the amazing Paralympic final from last year saw USA take their 3rd consecutive Paralympic gold. And this is the first tournament in the cycle towards LA 2028. And GB still chasing that ever so elusive Paralympic gold medal. Fryer with the mismatch, and it's good. And the defensive pressure getting to Israel. Shabo has to fire and beats the buzzer. Lovely two-man game between Fryer and Knight. Bahal fires and gets to drop a three-pointer for Ibrahim Bahal. Good to go for Kuzak with immediate reply. And Knight and Kuzak take a break. In comes Harry Brown and Terry Bywater. Fryer. Fouled. 2 shots to come. Terry Bywater is 13th consecutive European Championships. He holds the record. He's been on every single European squad since 2001. Here's Fryer. Fryer makes 1 of 2. The Israeli captain Eliyahu with his first score of the game. Here's Bywater off the glass. And the first touch for Terry Bywater. One of the greatest shooters of all time. A legend of the game. An offensive foul on Israel. Bywater can't get that to fall. Final 4 minutes. Timeout called. GB leads 72-54. And a reminder of tomorrow's games on Court 2 at 11:30. It will be Turkey versus Spain. 4:30, Germany versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. And 7 o'clock, Austria versus Poland. And that will be men's Group A action on Court 2 tomorrow. I'll be with you for all those games, and you can watch all the action on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. A quick thank you to all our sponsors and partners. IWBF Europe, IWBF, Hotel Hills, Sarajevo, the Bosnia and Herzegovina Local Organising Committee, Molten, and Tizot. GB still remaining defensively strong despite their large lead. Dagamin, long range three, nothing but net. Bywater to McSorley. And Israel come back with it. Dagamin. Barbie Boy. Back-to-back threes for Israel. .12 game. Fryer. And one for Fryer. Fryer gets the bonus bucket to go. Eliyahu can't get the finish. Bywater with the rebound. Here is Harry Brown. Harry Brown is fouled by Graydinger. And here's Harry Brown. Makes 1 of 2 from the line. Eliyahu, great tilt from Brown, but the foul is called. Harry Brown can't believe it. Great agility from Brown to tilt up there on one wheel. That was a very Patrick Anderson-esque tilt. Eliyahu at the line, the Israeli captain, plays for Ilan Ramat Gan. Or no, sorry, excuse me, plays for Tel Aviv. Is it not working? Harry Brown up the floor to it's intercepted, and another foul on Harry Brown. Offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. Fryer comes away with it. Barbabai with pace. Fast break is no good for Israel. McSorley comes away with it. It will be Israeli ball. Timeout called, Great Britain. Just over 2 minutes remain. GB lead 76-62. Under 2 minutes remain in this men's Group B game between Great Britain and Israel. Opening game for both teams. Israel possession. Bahol can't get it to go. Here is Bywater. Finds Fryer. Keeps it in play. Excuse me, it's a turnover. Couldn't see from this angle. Turnover. Israeli possession. Eliyahu gets it to go under pressure. Bywater. Fouled. Two shots to come for the GB legend, 7-time Paralympian from Redcar, North Yorkshire. As clutch as ever. Final minute. Bahol from downtown, it rattles out. Fryer with the rebound. Bywater. Finds Jama. Bywater. 4-3. And there is only one. Terry Bywater. Arguably the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Barbibai finds Bojena. Miscommunication. 3.4 on the clock. And that will be it. GB take the win 80-64 against Israel. And GB really pulled away in the second quarter, courtesy of their young lineup with Fryer, Cusack and Knight. And since then, it's been all GB in this game. An emphatic three-pointer from Bywater to end GB's scoring. GB 80, Israel 64 in men's Group B action. Here we are. Knight ends the game with 20 points personal. Manning with 11, Warburton with 10, and Fryer with 10. 4 GB players in double figures. And for Israel, Dagamin with 17, Bahol with 12, and Barbibai with 8. Knight 7 of 10 from the field, 70% for the GB debutant. That's 20 points in 20 minutes for Oscar Knight. An incredible senior debut, an official debut for Oscar Knight. And for Dagamine, 6 of 13 from the field, 46%. Dagamine ends the game with 17 points. That wraps up day 2 of the European Championships 2025 here in Sarajevo. Pardon me. And I'll be back with you tomorrow for more Court 2 action, starting with Spain versus Turkey at 11:30 a.m. local time. That is going to be an absolute banger in the morning. And then we have Germany versus Bosnia and Herzegovina at 4:30 p.m. And to end tomorrow off, it will be Austria versus Poland. That is all men's Group A action tomorrow on Court 2, and I'll be with you for all of those games. Of course, there is many action on Court 1 as well, being brought to you by John Hobbs and Caroline Bullock. And for me, Dylan Cummings, I'm signing off. And we hope you have a good evening. We hope you've enjoyed today, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, and good evening.